move by Smith. Leg for the court, Keith Jason, yes! For a 4-point lead. Bauer got it back to Lowe, he's on fire. Ross in transition, Pastore will finish, yes. Pretty play. Rebound pulled down, Lynn steps back for his fourth three of the night. He's on fire, and Shear got it wisely out of there. He's surrounded by Bam Bam. Now the lane, Warnicki, kick back low, over Bam Bam, yes. And tonight, Catholic Community Center, an early test in January to see just how good these teams are going to be for 2019. It's the Warriors of Montoursville here against St. John Neumann. Hi, everybody. Gary Crispin along with Babe Mayer. It is our Rennie Rhode Armel All-State Game of the Week. And Happy New Year, everybody. Here we go, our 32nd season doing the Game of the Week. And, Babe, it should be fun. The Warriors are 4-2, St. John Neumann 4-2. Both teams feel that this is going to show them just how good they are the second part of the season. Mike Messina likes to say we break it into thirds. The first third before Christmas, the second third now, and then the stretch run for the playoff time. Should be fun.
It should be a lot of fun. And, you know, you're looking at two teams. One's a Class A team, one's a Class Quad A team, but that's about the only big difference between the two. Both of them have had marquee wins in the first half of this season, first third of this season. But both have struggled at times, even in wins. And it's the time they're growing. It's time they come together, and this is a good test. You're right.
Yeah, these are two basketball teams coming in that feel like they've got a lot of guys that can score and play, trying to play together. Tonight's going to be a big, good test for the Warriors playing here. They played 5 of their first 7 games on the road. They're 4-2 against a Neumann team. 4-2 should be a great shootout coming up minutes away. This is the Rennie Rhode Armel All-State Game. Fairfield Auto Group pregame show coming up next from the Catholic Community Center. Hard to believe, Rennie Rhode Armel All-State Insurance, 40 years and going strong here in Williamsport, Westminster Drive. And Rennie, you know, I know one of the things we've talked about in the past, life insurance, and how important having life insurance is for folks that are married, have a home. Tell me more about life insurance.
Most people don't realize. They think $100,000 or $50,000 is enough life insurance. We try to talk to people every time they pick on an additional debt, especially buying a home and getting a mortgage. We want to make sure there's adequate coverage there, that if something happened, the family would be able to stay in their home and not have to move or sell a house that may be less than it's worth because you have to get rid of it.
So bottom line is it's that insurance policy, knowing you've got the life insurance to make sure you're in great shape if anything would ever happen.
Exactly, Gary. I've been on both sides. I've had situations where people died and there was adequate coverage and the house was able to be paid off and whatever. And I've also seen the other side of the coin where people were forced to sell their house because there wasn't adequate life insurance at that time.
Good idea to check on life insurance by calling Rennie Rhode Armel Allstate Insurance, Westminster Drive, Williamsport, and in Mansfield, 326-6645. Everybody's talking about Chaos, the brand new Chaos Fun Zone, fun for the entire family, featuring 40 arcade games, laser tag, 12 brand spanking new boutique bowling lanes, indoor trampoline at Fly World, plus slam dunk hoops, dodgeball court, perfect for birthday parties and corporate events. Great food, fun, and all the games for the entire family. Chaos Fun Zone. Biter's Furniture, Mattress, and Appliances, 1966. Family owned, everything you need. Eric Biter, what's hot right now here?
What's hot right now is our sleep center. We've got one of the largest selections of mattresses in the area. Don't forget to add the adjustable base so you can go ahead and do that computer work or iPad work while you're sitting in bed. We've got motion furniture so you can watch the big game. And in the appliance department, tons of color. We've got black stainless, we've got slate, we've got it all.
Nobody does it like Biter's Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance, Route 15, South Side. Palco Federal Credit Union has served the area for over 75 years. Tom, Rachel, congratulations.
Thank you, Gary. We pride ourselves on our flexible, competitive loan products that we offer. We can finance houses, cars, boats. We offer a Visa card that's 8.9% fixed rate. Great products.
And I know your members love the online banking.
Absolutely. It's very easy to do. Just log on and you conduct all your business from your home.
Check it today. Palco Federal Credit Union, members serving members for 75 years.
There's a reason why you come here. With every visit, we embrace our customers like family. We're the name you've trusted for over 32 years.
We show how much we value our customers with unrivaled service, a commitment to hometown values, and unmatched selection.
Fairfield isn't just any dealership. We're the area's most trusted dealerships. Fairfield, for fair deals. You're gonna love us.
Hey, we're back. Catholic Community Center. You're watching live tonight. WebWeeklyLive.com or on CableSportsLive.com and on Facebook tonight. First of a regular season kicking off. We're going to have some wrestling later, and we've got some big basketball games. Sock getting beat last night says a lot about some of the other teams in the area, but tonight here at St. John Neumann, the Knights are 4-2 and the Warriors are 4-2. Let's talk Palco Federal Credit Union, and of course, Fast Facts about tonight's game, brought to you by Tom Rachel and the gang. Let's talk about Fast Facts, 2 4-2 teams.
Well, you know, both these teams have had marquee wins. A big win by Montoursville over Central Columbia, a very good team out of the Columbia area. And you have St. John Neumann, who had a big win over North Penn Mansfield, and another very good team, and got a win under them. But these teams still struggle at times, and one of the problems is scoring. They're only scoring about 300 points. On average, that would be about 50 points a game for the number of games they've played. Most teams are up around 400 points now and getting baskets in. I think that the key to tonight's game is going to be defense. How do you get this team not to score?
All right, going to be interesting. This is a Warrior team defending 4A champion, beat Mifflinburg District 4 title, and Mike Messina said the basketball culture at Montoursville started to change. They used to think football and baseball, maybe some wrestling, but now things are changing. A lot of young guys coming up. They feel pretty good for a team that brought back one starter in Dylan Bauer, who had a great postseason last year. So it's going to be interesting. On the other side, David Hill, the young player and brother of Alizé Johnson, putting up 23 points a game. He's going to be a big key on the other side. We'll talk more Fast Facts coming up minutes away. We'll talk keys to the ball game. We come right back. This is the Fairfield for Fair Deals pregame show. Jim Moff and Associates, you've been at it for 30 plus years. The biggest kick you must get is helping so many people out achieve the proper retirement with the money they really need, right?
Correct. Now, there's some folks that really don't have a lot of assets, but we're able to help them to achieve financial success for retirement. A little bit of discipline and some savings each month will get them there.
Jim Moff and Associates, moffandassociates.com. Ray-Ban, Nike, Polo Ralph Lauren, Maui Jim, Costa, Gucci, Wiley X. Price Optical has the widest selection of sunglass eyewear in the area. Attention gas workers and outdoorsmen and women. Wiley X sunglasses are ANSI safety rated and military ballistic certified. At Price Optical, we set our sights on your vision. Our focus is on providing you complete quality eyewear. Price Optical, for the finest in eyewear.
I've had an interest in reptiles and amphibians since I was 11 or 12 years old. And so when I came out of the military in 1964, I began to build Reptiland. And with the help of family and friends and employees, the zoo has continued to grow ever since. Sure, a lot of things have changed in 53 years, but one thing has never changed: the smiles. Welcome to Reptiland.
Griggs' Coffee and Peanuts and Dolly's Diner, serving 3 meals 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., 3 p.m. on Sundays. House-made desserts, including famous Griggs' sticky buns, coffee, peanuts, and peanut butter, and specialty drinks. Griggs' Coffee and Peanuts and Dolly's Diner, just off North Loyalsock Avenue in Montoursville.
River Valley Transit has partnered with the Community Arts Center for its 4th year to provide a free show shuttle service for the 2018 and 2019 season. Park downtown, grab a bite to eat, ride the show shuttle to the CAC, then after the show, have the show shuttle return you to your car. The show shuttle operates in 4 15-minute loops starting 1 hour prior to the show. The show shuttle operates 2 loops following the show, one starting 10 minutes after the show and the second loop starting 30 minutes after the show. The show shuttle offers 5 stops, including the Community Arts Center. This service is only available for select shows. For more information, please visit caclive.com.
BJ's Steak and Rib House, a Central PA classic since 1982, has done it again. They have perfected the authentic wood-fired Neapolitan pizza. It is unlike anything you've tasted. Handcrafted the traditional Naples way, using authentic products and preparation techniques in an amazing hand-built imported Italian wood-fired oven. 900 degrees, 90 seconds later, it's perfection. Check it out at BJ's Steak and Rib House, Selinsgrove.
There's a reason why you come here. With every visit, we embrace our customers like family. We're the name you've trusted for over 32 years.
We show how much we value our customers with unrivaled service, a commitment to hometown values, and unmatched selection.
Fairfield isn't just any dealership. We're the area's most trusted dealerships. Fairfield, for fair deals. You're gonna love us.
Hey, we're back here live, Fairfield pregame show. Gary Crispin and Bay Bear Cable Sports kicking off our season of the winter schedule. We had a great time in football. We're here at the Catholic Community Center. It is the Golden Knights. It's St. John Neumann hosting the Montoursville Warriors. They're 4A, as you mentioned. 1A for Neumann, have had those great runs over the years. Warriors finally won a District 4 title. Let's talk keys to this ball game. Mike Messina starting to change the way they feel about basketball. And anytime you win a district title, now you've got kids, the younger kids coming up that want to play hoops for the Warriors, who had not won a title since 1985 until last year, and that exciting win over Mifflinburg and got them into the PIAA as a District 4 champion. Newman's won their share. Neumann doesn't have some of the big horses. They've got a young guy named David Hill. This is a team that Mike Kirby feels if they're going to put it all together, they've got to play 4 quarters. They have not put it together a complete game. They'll score 25 in one quarter and 8 the next quarter, and then 20 and then 8. So they've had one game where Wellsboro blew them out in a tight game early, and they've got to stop making the mistakes there. They've got 5 capable of guys that could score in double digits. On the other side, the Montoursville Warriors, I think they've got an edge inside. Austin Lowe's off 32 points on the 28th of December against Selinsgrove. He's a big guy, 6'6", saw him a year ago. He's a junior. Dylan Bauer gives them power inside, and Hunter Shear can hit the 3. See how they match up against this man-to-man that Neumann throws against them tonight.
Well, you know, as I said before, I think defense is going to play a big role. And defense includes getting rebounds both offensively and defensively, and forcing people to take bad shots. And whichever team can do that, I think is going to come out the winner.
Going to be fun. We'll take a timeout. We'll talk impact players. We come right back. This is the Rennie Road Armel All-State Game. Watching live, webweeklylive.com, here on Facebook, and of course at cablesportslive.com, where we archive all the games. Watch any game, football, basketball, anytime, right here. We're going to take a timeout. We'll talk impact players. The Warriors and the Knights are minutes away. Rennie Road Armel All-State Insurance. Rennie, congratulations, 40 years and going strong, and many, many more. Rennie, a lot of times we've talked about liability insurance. I know I'm well covered. You guys have my back on that. Let's talk liability insurance and how important it is to have the proper insurance liability-wise in case anything would happen.
Yeah, what I look at in our business, the most important thing is making sure that whatever happens to a client, any accident, any type of thing, they don't have to worry about losing their house and home and their life savings. Everything with us is built around liability, making sure they have the proper coverage. It is absolutely scary to see the type of settlements and what we're seeing in this litigious society that we have today.
Sue happy. Sue happy.
The best way to say it.
Yeah.
A lot of people look at it as a way to make a living. I've seen $1 million lawsuits at least on 3 occasions over the last couple of years. $1 million settlements.
Bottom line is liability insurance. It's a key. Talk to the experts. Rennie Rodarmel, Allstate Insurance. Hats off to you. 40 years and going strong. Give them a call today. 326-6645. Everybody's talking about the new Chaos Fun Zone in the heart of downtown Williamsport, the go-to place for big kids and little kids and all kinds of fun. Chaos has everything from 12 brand spanking new boutique bowling lanes, the only laser tag venue in the area, over 40 arcade games to satisfy your inner gamer, indoor trampoline at Fly World complete with slam dunk hoops and dodgeball court. Perfect place for birthday parties and corporate events. And don't forget about the great food and fun and all the games at Scores Sports Bar. All kind of great rotating craft beers, plus 15 HD screens and the NFL Sunday ticket for all the big games. And then the Liberty Arena for leagues and tournaments, clinics, and a variety of sports, including soccer, baseball, softball, and more. Don't miss it. It's Chaos, the Chaos Fun Zone, the hot new place in Central PA. When it comes to menswear, the Clothier has the biggest selection in Pennsylvania, all the top name brands. This is the Babe Mare Makeover.
Babe, there's 2 beautiful coats you've tried on. They're both by Jack Victor, the beautiful patterns. I think the one you have on is the one you should get. Babe, the quarter zip sweater, the shirt, the tie, the Bills khakis pants, and the Alderman shoes is a perfect match for you.
The Clothier, West 4th, downtown Williamsport. When it comes to Billtown's best pizza, everyone knows Park Pizza. Memorial Avenue, Williamsport, right behind the outfield fence at Bowman Field. Offering takeout, delivery, and dine-in, open daily at 4 p.m. Finest pizza around and great stromboli, wings, and more, the best since 1960. It's a tradition in pizza like no other. Takeout, delivery, dine-in, Park Pizza since 1960. Give them a call today at 322-9024. Hey, once again, we're back. Biters, Impact players. Let's talk about this St. John Neumann team. And first of all, you've got to start with David Hill. Only a sophomore, started a year ago. David Hill is their impact guy. He can flat out bring it. He scored as high as 35, 36, a couple of big games. Coming in averaging nearly 23 points a game. Only a sophomore, 6 foot. Still getting better, can play inside and out, and certainly he's got pretty good genes. Little relationship to a guy named Alize Johnson of the Indiana Pacers.
Well, you know, one difference is he's only about 6 foot tall. Alize's about 6'20" or
6'9".
whatever. 6'9", all right. But Alize, if you remember, was not that big when he first started playing. So this guy may catch a growing spurt, but he can sure play at 6 foot very well.
Yeah, no question. David Hill, impact man. On the other side, I think you talk impact, you've got to talk about Austin Lowe in the middle. He's 6'6". You saw the potential a year ago as a sophomore. Key guy coming off the bench for the team that won the District 4 Quad A title, beat Mifflinburg. Lowe has put up the 8th of December, and he can flat out play the game inside and out. And I think one thing for sure, he likes to shoot outside. Mike Messina needs him inside, with his back to the hoop, trying to get him the ball down low, especially in a game like this. I think it's going to give the Warriors the inside advantage. Now, Rivers Parrish and some of the guys inside, Malachi Parlani, who can get real physical. Going to be interesting to see how they're going to match up with a taller Austin Lowe, but he's their impact guy.
You teach Lowe how to move his feet underneath the basket, and not only is he going to make baskets, he's going to draw fouls, get people in foul trouble, and that's huge in a game of basketball. Some people don't think about it.
No question. Impact Players brought to you by Biters. All right, we take a time out. We'll be back. Starting lineups. We're ready to go. WebWeeklyLive.com, Facebook, and CableSportsLive.com. Rennie Rodarmel Allstate games coming next. I know you need a great night's sleep. You're in the right place. Biters, that's right. Route 15 South Williamsport, the Sleep Center. Joe Biter is the master of selling you the greatest mattress and bedding of all time. You sold me. You had me at hello. The Simmons Beauty Rest Platinum Firm. But you've got a bed for everybody, a mattress for everybody, and it's incredible. I've never had better sleep.
Thank you, Gary. We've been in the bedding business for about 30 years. I think we're getting there. Well, I think we kind of got it perfected. So we had a big redo the last couple years. We redid our sleep center and added some like top name brands like the Simmons Beauty Rest Platinum that you have. We have Tempur-Pedic, we have Sealy, a couple other strong brands, and we have 40 beds on the floor. One is right for everybody.
Hundreds to choose from, and you can customize it. You customized it for me. Let's show them how it works. It's got the remote. I laid down, and I was sold immediately. Raised the foot, raised the head part. It's great. Cuts down on snoring, acid reflux. It's great for your health and circulation, but it's great also if you want to read or watch TV. It's amazing. I've never had sleep like this.
The bedroom now is a sanctuary. It's a sanctuary for working. It's a sanctuary for rest and relaxation, watching TV, reading. Adding the adjustable base to one of these brand new beds is the perfect complement.
It's incredible. It's the best buy I've ever made here at Biters, the Sleep Center. Joe, congratulations. They're selling it like crazy. Here at the Sleep Center, come see Joe Biter. Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Gary.
We'll be back with more from Biters. Don't go away. For the finest detail and handcrafted jewelry, there is one name to know. Blair Brothers Goldsmiths, Oaks Plaza, East 3rd, Golden Strip in Williamsport. Let them make you an original. And remember, they are your diamond headquarters. Absolutely the best prices, bar none, on diamonds anywhere in Central PA. And of course, the finest gemstones in the world today, from sapphires to tanzanite. Now is the time to let them make you an original. Blair Brothers Goldsmiths, your diamond headquarters, Golden Strip. The Clothier in the heart of downtown Williamsport has the biggest selection of the state and all the top name brands. Vineyard Vines, Barber, Tommy Bahama, Sport Coats by Jack Victor and Hartshafter and Marks. Now did Babe Bear make his decision?
Francis, this is the look.
Babe, promise me you're going to wear this on the football game show.
You know I will, Francis.
The Clothier, West 4th, downtown Williamsport. The new destination for food, fun, and all the big games is here. It Scores Sports Bar and Grill inside Liberty Arena in the Chaos Fun Zone, downtown Williamsport, with 12 beer taps, rotating craft beers, incredible food from the Mile High Nachos, wings, pizza, burgers, and more, and 15 HD screens, the NFL Sunday Ticket, all the big games, all the food. Scores Sports Bar and Grill. Hey, we're back here, Fairfield for Fair Deals pregame show. Rick Quigley with us, and boy, the state-of-the-art Fairfield Toyota. You guys have done well here.
This has been a great location for Toyota, and Toyota's, of course, hot as could be. And as Dan Goldman will fill you in on the great success with Toyota this year.
Well, Dan, you've got a lot of great 2019s we've looked at. You've got, obviously, you've talked Tacoma, Tundra, and so much more. Let's talk about your deals that you have on Toyota and how highly they're ranked in the nation and in the world.
Well, we haven't seen incentives to the levels that they've been this year so far. And with resale value by the very trusted Kelley Blue Book website, we have the number 1, number 2, and number 3 in resale value. The Tacoma number 1, Tundra number 2, and the 4Runner number 3.
Okay, a lot of excitement, too, about these great 2019s. Going to be a great year. You guys sell a lot of Toyotas out of here in Central PA.
Boy, we sure do, and it's due to our great employees, our leader, and great prices.
And a great service
after the sale.
Yeah, I was just going to say, service after the sale. Guys, congratulations on the great run with Fairfield Toyota. Good luck for a great 2019.
Thanks, Gary. Good luck to you, too.
Check it out. Fairfield for Fair Deals.
Kiss Kiss 102.7, the 80s to now.
We're here at the Catholic Community Center. A moment of silence for a former coach and a great fan of Neumann basketball, Rick Felix, who passed away this past week. Our thoughts and prayers go out to his family and certainly a big Neumann Knight supporter, I'm sure, looking down on the Catholic Community Center tonight. Gary Chrisman along with Babe Mayer and our cable sports crew tonight. And now let's again pause.
Time for a prayer. Let us pray. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, amen. Strong and faithful God, as we come together for this contest, we ask you to bless these athletes. Keep them safe from any injury and in good health, and instill in them respect for each other, and have them leave this contest as true competitive friends. It is also the rewards of your kingdom, where you live and reign forever and ever. Amen. St. John Newman, pray for us. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen.
St. John Newman, Montoursville tonight, now our national anthem. Well, we are set to play some basketball tonight. Hi again, everybody, and Happy New Year. Gary Chrisman along with Babe Mayer. The Rennie Rhode Armel All-State game, the first of our regular season. Tomorrow night will be at Sauk with Southern Columbia. And our starting lineups coming out for this ball game tonight. We'll take a look at it on the screen. Dylan Young, who played a great year for J.C. Keefer's football team. Dylan Bauer, the lone senior returner, coming out. As we go back to the floor, Bauer was the key down the stretch in the playoffs a year ago. Brandon Good, where's number 24? He's a 5'11 junior guard. All the rest underclassmen. There's a guy that put up the big football numbers, Hunter Shear, 6-foot junior, the quarterback of that football team that got them into the PIAA and won a district title. And the big guy in the middle, the impact player, Austin Lowe, at 6'6". He's a junior forward center, a guy that can play inside and out. But I know Mike Messina tonight feels they've got an edge if they get the ball down low to him. Starting lineups the other way for St. John Neumann. You've got Rivers Parrish in the backcourt, along with their stars, David Hill, coming out. Reed Parrish also plays guard, a little bit bigger at 6'3", gives you 11-4 a game. Malachi Parlani will bang with you in the middle. Played for Loyal Sauk in football, as did Jaden Chofie, a 3-year starting in this team. He's averaging close to 10. Parlani over 11 a game. And this is a talented Neumann team. Right now, Mike Kirby trying to put 4 good quarters together of consistency. Montoursville, both teams feel they've got guys that on a given night can have their night. But certainly going to be interesting to see how they match up. Neumann is a Class A team. They've had a great run over the years, some great stars. Montoursville coming off their first District 4 title since 1985, a year ago. That was exciting. They were 19-7. Both are 4-2 coming in. Should be fun, babe, to kick this January part of the season off and see who might have the legs to make that run, get to the playoffs. And that's what they're all aiming for. And this is a building block for both of these teams to see how good they really are.
Yeah, and you know, right now is when you got to kick it into the next gear. You got to start to put things together. You build. As Mike Messina pointed out, you cut it into thirds. This is the second second half of the third, and
David Hill goes baseline shot. Will not go in off the bank, and the rebound to Lowe.
Good
up to Bauer. Bauer starts to look for the penetration. Back to Lowe. Steps back, shoots for two. No good. Hustle rebound. Parlani off the break. Hill drives, lays it up and in. And a 2-0 lead for Neumann.
Good shift to the left hand. Used his body to keep the defender off and gets the two to open the game.
Brandon Good and Dylan Young will play the backcourt. That's Bauer had it denied. Jumper, Young, won't go. Rebound, Shofi. Off the break. They like to run with it. Hill on the drive. Got it over Bauer. Shear got the rebound. Away to Lowe. Going to be a fast pace early. Ball's kicked away. It's saved by Young, who ended up being a starter and a good one in the secondary for the football team this year. He's only a sophomore at 5'10". Hunter Shear inbounds. Just underway 2-0. Cable Sports in our Rennie Road Armel All-State game. Newman's going to try to lock him down in the man, although they're doing some sagging inside, but to no avail. They got it to Lowe, who in great position and laid it up and in to tie it at 2-2.
Well, it looked like they tried to front him and back him with Parrish and Parlani, but someone misfired and he got a free shot.
Warriors try to slow down Neumann. They go to that 2-3 zone early. Parrish on the drive. 6'3" guard will shoot, not pull it down. Hustle rebound Bauer. Here comes Shear. Shear, good on that left wing. Head of the circle is Shear again. Fronted by Reed Parrish. He's a senior at 6'3". Young dribbled off his foot. Loose ball, Hill off the drive, lays it up. He's fouled on the push and a shot at a three-point play, and David Hill out to a big start early.
And David Hill once again used that left hand to put the ball in, kept his body between the defender and the ball, and must have been some body contact underneath there. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
David Hill after the foul by Brandon Good. Hill for the three-point play and a 5-2 night lead. Neumann likes to play man. They can play zone. Playing a half-court man offense. Out front, Rivers Parrish picks up that time on Young. Young swings it down low. Baseline, nice move to Bauer. He's going to be fouled. It counts. Good backdoor cut that time, but Dylan Bauer did a great job in patience waiting for that man to cut and get him free. And Dylan Bauer, who averages around 12 points a game, he has been such a key for this team and a senior leader.
Foul's going to go against Parlani. That'll be his first.
Here come the Golden Knights. Reed Parrish running it down, gives it back to his brother Rivers, who is 5'9" and a junior, running the point. Hill gets that zone. They've got physical play inside from Parlani. Let's see if they try to work it into him. Baseline Shofi, 3-year starter. Gives you nearly 9 again. Shofi got him where they wanted him. He couldn't put the ball in the hoop, and the rebound Shear. Here come the Warriors. They're down 5-4. Off the drive, Good. Shoots and hits. Good job of the penetration by Brandon Good, the 5'11" junior guard. And the first Warrior lead at 6-5 in the game. Trying to come out high. Parlani had it stripped by Young. He's got the quick hands off the drive. Dylan Young lays it up and in. And the Warriors 8-5.
I'll tell you, the Lancers, the Knights have to stop pushing the ball inside when it's not there.
Off the drive, Good. Block, that time low. They wanted it off Hill. It will come back, apparently. Let's look and see. It's got to come back to the Warriors. Last touch by Hill. That's a good job inside by the big guy, Austin Lowe. Got a clean block, 8-5 score of the game. One thing Mike Kirby worries about is the patience of his team.
Yeah, I agree. They've been impatient on a couple of plays. They're trying to push that ball in underneath, and no one seems to want to shoot from the perimeter. I think they got to try some perimeter shots.
Trying to get patient and slow the pace down. Shear steps back for three, and Hunter knocks it down. What a year this guy has had.
He had a great football season.
Well, we'll begin announcing our football awards at the Loyal Sock game as the Price Optical. I've got a feeling Shear is going to be one of the award winners. Good block again. Good double team that time off the baseline drive by Bauer and Lowe. They got up and got a piece. It's 11-5, and right now the momentum going to the taller Warriors inside. David Hill got the first 4 for Neumann to start this game. They're both 4-2. This Warrior team gave Sock one of their really best challenges until last night when Danville beat him. We're going to see Sock and Southern tomorrow night at Loyal Sock. Will be our second game of the week. Of course, we'll be live here on WebWeeklyLive.com, Facebook, and our own website, CableSportsLive.com. As Austin Lowe comes to the sideline, they're going to take a look at him.
Yeah, he's got blood on his clothing, and it must have scraped his knee. But I thought you had to leave the game and get a new uniform if that happened.
They've got Jake Sims comes into the ball game. Big guy in the middle for him at 6'4". Playing inside of that 2-3 zone. Slide, and there's a jumper. Hill in and out, won't stay. Put back on a nice play by Rivers Parrish. Nobody blocked him out. He laid it in to cut it to 11-7. They needed that.
Well, they need to shoot from the perimeter and loosen that defense up underneath the basket. They got a high disadvantage. Now Lowe's out of the ball game. That disadvantage will change a little bit.
Chair stepping back. His second 3 won't go. Hustle, rebound. Young keeps it alive for the blue and gold.
Good play by Young.
11-7 Warriors, 3.5 left in the first, and Cable Sports. Young off balance in the lane, won't go, and Hill got the rebound. Lead pass, laying it up and good. And Reed Parrish, 6'3" senior, good vision that time by Hill.
And they've closed it down to a 2-point game.
11-9 ball game. Bauer had it stripped. It's going to be a reach-in foul. A hand in there, that's going to be Rivers Parrish. He picks up the foul, the second foul against Montoursville in this ball game. Peyton Messina will come in. The young sophomore guard wears number 12. As Messina comes into the game, Shear stays in. Lowe comes back in.
Lowe comes back in. He had to remove that tight that he had on that one leg. It had blood on it. I was right.
Off that high screen, there's going to be a little bit of contact made. They might have had a moving screen out there as Messina tried to set a screen and move around. It's going to be a foul. It's 11-9 coming back down the other way. Warriors in that what can be very tenacious 2-3 zone. Head of the circle, Parrish gives it back to Reed. Rivers up the lane, gives it to Chofie. Great dish, he scores, it counts, and a shot in the three-point play. And a great penetration by Rivers Parrish.
Yeah, Rivers Parrish with a nice entry pass in to Chofie. Chofie had his man boxed out, got the ball, put it in, gets a foul. They're tied up at 11.
Couple of guys, and here's another look at that play just a moment ago. And nice job on the drive, the feed, and Chofie put it up and in. It's 11-11. Bauer, Chofie fronts him. Jumper down from outside the 3-part mark, and he's going to hit it. Josh Berger comes off the bench, 5'10" sophomore guard. It's 14-11, the 3 from Berger. Messina and Berger have come in. The changes from Mike Messina. Good feed inside to the big guy, lays it up and in, and that's got to be a key for Montoursville. 14-13, trying to stop the inside feed. There's a ball thrown away, and Neumann now a shot to come down and take the lead. 14-13, our score in this ball game. Rennie Road Armel All-State game. You're watching live tonight, WebWeeklyLive.com and CableSportsLive.com. Neumann trying to be patient out here. Hill gives it to Parlani. Good movement down low at the baseline. Chofie got in there with a big guy Lowe, and Lowe's just his presence. The follow-up shot by Reed Parrish.
And Parrish gives him the lead, but that was some good hustle play by Chofie to keep that ball alive.
Yeah, 15-14. Neumann trying to be patient, not speed up their play. That's been a problem. And good job for Neumann. Neumann had fallen behind in this ballgame, only to come back and take the lead 15-14. They've had some of their wins. 3 of their wins, they had the lead, lost it, and came back and won it in dramatic fashion this year. Lowe stepping back. He's a good shooter from out there, but Mike likes him in closer to the hoop. Off the transition. Hill takes it down, and Reed Parrish lays it in, and the Knights are back up 17-14. The Knights are on a 6-0 run. Here's Hunter Shear. Bauer had it rejected, knocked away by Parrish. Hill off the break, lays it up and in. 19-14. And now Mike Messina needs a timeout. Catholic Community Center is on fire, and the Knights are on top 19-14. We'll take the short 30-second timeout. St. John Neumann on top by 5. Rich Rodarmel, homeowners insurance is something you guys do so well here at Rennie Rodarmel Allstate.
It's all about sitting down with a client and understanding that they have a finished basement or what we're covering exactly for them. We want to make sure that we know the structure we're insuring, and that stems from sitting down and asking you questions about what year your home was built. We want to make sure that we have that home insured correctly for our clients.
Great coverage, great price. Rennie Rodarmel, Allstate Insurance. St. John Neumann, they're on a 6-0 run. Mike Messina needed the timeout. It is 19-14. The Knights regain the lead on Montoursville. A really good and high-paced first period of this game. Gary Crispin along with Babe Mayer. 32nd year of our cable sports basketball game of the week. After a fun football year we had this fall. Dylan Bauer is our first of 10-plus games. The rejection by Parrish. Reed got a piece. It was picked up by Berger off the foot of Parlani, and the Warriors retain possession.
What we've seen so far is that the Knights are beating Montoursville up court on the transition.
And Dylan Young steps back for 3, and they needed it. They've cut it to a 19-17 game. Mike told me this week he's got 5 guys capable of scoring in double digits. And they're guys that, the bottom line is he's got them to buy into the fact, doesn't matter who gets the most points, it's a matter that we win. And that's the way his team is playing. That's why the Warriors have turned things around basketball-wise down in the borough after their District 4 title. 19-17. Warriors retain, can take the lead or tie on this possession with 18.2 seconds left in the first period. Rennie Rodarmel Allstate game. Hunter Shear, star quarterback, a junior, and they're going to be loaded next year for the District 4 champs in football. Backdoor cut, shot missed by Berger. And a whistle, a bump, and a foul, and a reach-back foul by Berger on Parlani. Going to be end up in his second personal foul, and Brandy Good is going to check back in. 19-17, 5.1 left. Catholic Community Center. Neumann, this really helps Neumann playing a 4A team like Montoursville in a backyard game. Off the runner, yes! Reed Parrish has had a big first quarter in this ball game. He's got 8. 6'3" senior. It's 21-17. St. John Neumann will be back in a minute. This is the Rennie Rodarmel Allstate game. Rennie Rodarmel Allstate Insurance. Rennie, congratulations. 40 years and, boy, no end in sight. You're not retiring. You love what you do.
Oh, exactly. And taking care of the customer and being there in their time of need is the most important thing about this business. We are available to customers 24/7. Everybody has our home, our office, and our cell numbers. We never refuse to take a call or take care of people when they need it.
Rennie Rodarmel, Allstate Insurance.
There's a reason why you come here. With every visit, we embrace our customers like family. We're the name you've trusted for over 32 years.
We show how much we value our customers with unrivaled service, a commitment to hometown values, and unmatched selection.
Fairfield isn't just any dealership. We're the area's most trusted dealerships. Fairfield, for fair deals. You're gonna love us.
Catholic Community Center back and forth ball game. Gary Crispin and Babe Mayer, the Rennie Rodarmel Allstate game. St. John Neumann regains the lead, 21-17. It's been back and forth and a great first quarter. Newman early on looked like they were trying to hurry things, and Mike Kirby has said that's been a problem, playing too fast. But then they got their transition going, and that got them the lead again.
Right now, I think Montoursville has got to focus on getting back on defense. They're getting beat on transition, going the other way, and that's how Neumann got the lead and just maintained it.
Good backdoor cut, and a great pass by Bauer, backdoor to the big guy. They can do that all night long if they can get it to him. 21-19. They cut it back to a 2-point game. He's got 4 in the game. Austin Lowe. But a great assist. Give that all to Bauer, looking for his buddy inside. Parlani powers up, had it rejected by Lowe. He's blocked 3 shots already in this game with 7:33 until halftime. An impressive start for the 6'6" junior. Inbound, Shofi tries to scoop and is fouled. See who's going to get it. I think it's going to be Lowe on the push.
Going to be Lowe.
It will be Lowe, his first personal foul of this ball game.
And Neumann now having some success getting the ball underneath the basket. Just can't get it to drop.
Rivers Parrish, Parlani off the double team out of the zone. Wide open. Jumper will not go. Reed Parrish coming out over the top. Parrish fouled his shot, but came out over the top of Brandon Good. It'll be team foul 4 against the Warriors. And we'll walk back down the other way. Neumann sets up in their half-court man defense. Dylan Young in the backcourt with Hunter Shear. Both teams have used a couple of substitutions. Sophomore guard gives it back to Shear. Backdoor cut again. Good. Back to Bauer. Had it rejected. No foul. And Shofi got a piece of the block. And it comes back to the blue and gold again. Boy, we've seen some great defensive play down in the paint.
Yeah, well,
start this game.
A lot of this game's been played in the paint.
There's the inbound Low. Steps back. Couldn't hit the jumper from 12. The rebound comes down to Parlani. Coming back is David Hill. Who's a 4, scored their first 4 points. He gives you nearly 23 a game. Third leading scorer in the area. Parlani, nice move. The shot won't hook in off the reverse layup. Good job, Shear. Got it to Low. Here comes Young. 21-19. Warriors down 2. Here at homestanding St. John Neumann. Bauer powers up the lane. Missed a shot. Hit the deck, no foul called. Here comes Hill the other way. David Hill, 1 step to the hole. The baseline fader goes. Wow. Will it be a foul?
I think it's going to be a foul, but I don't think it is going to be the basket.
Well, I tell you, David Hill was fading out of bounds, and he had to. He made that shot fade out of bounds, and somehow he was able to hit it. It was not going to be a good bucket, though. Hill, head of the circle. Off the double team, Hill powers up and hits it. He's only a sophomore, the brother of Alizé Johnson with the Indiana Pacers. He's got 9 early points in this ball game. 23-19, our score of the game. Hunter Shear. Good defense, Parrish gives it back to Bauer. Dillon up the lane. What a play by Bauer. Off that little scoop shot, draws the foul. He'll get to the free throw line. Want to thank some of the sponsors of this ball game tonight. HoopersOnlyTV.com. We've got to talk about that. College coaches from all over are tuning in. HoopersOnlyTV.com. Game of the week brought to you by everything under the roof at the new look of the Liberty Arena. Scores Sports Bar and Grill. You're going to love it. Fly World and Chaos Fun Zone. You've got to check it out. The fun place to go is Liberty Arena. Fly World Scores. They've got everything there. And, of course, Chaos Fun Zone. 23-21 our score.
Hill just lost a handle on that one. We got a 2-point game right now, and you got to get Montoursville, I think, to shoot from the perimeter a little bit right now.
Here comes Bauer. Chopi comes out to front him, and then half-court man. Good. Shear puts it up from 3. Hit his first, missed the last 2. Hill got the rebound. He's about 6'6.5". Going to get bigger and that much better, only a sophomore. You saw everybody's talking about him when he was in middle school and what he was going to be, and we saw a lot of it a year ago. Jaden Shofi turns, banks, and hits. He's a key guy and was a great wide receiver for Justin Van Fleet's Loyal Sock Lancers, and the turnover Gives it back to St. John Neumann. Now the Knights have that edge, and Eddie Rodriguez is going to come into the ball game, number 1, checking in for Hunter Shear. 25-21, our score of the game. Neumann on top of the Warriors.
This has been a high-paced game. This has been an up-and-down-the-floor ball game, and starting to show a little wear and tear.
Here comes at the Parrish. Rivers on the point. He's looked good tonight early. Rivers Parrish, only a junior. Inside off the move. They missed the shot. Lowe took it away. Rodriguez, Bauer back it in, kicks it back to Eddie on the right side. Bauer off that little spin move, shoots and hits off Chofie. Big bucket for the senior leader of this Warrior team to cut it to 2, 25-23.
And that was a nice shot. I thought he was off balance, wasn't going to be able to get it off, but he did.
Here comes David Hill. Gets that 2-3. Warriors showing now as if they're showing you a little matchup right now. They're giving you the zone. They're playing some man with zone principles and double teaming the ball. That ball is rebounded by Good. A reach-in foul, and now momentum switching around. You get the feeling that the Warriors are ready to grab a piece of this lead.
Well, that was a dumb foul by Parlani, reaching around trying to grab that ball. You're going to get that called every time. And
Jacob Bauer is going to come into the ball game. Good rebounder, had 11 in one game. He's a 6'1 senior. Whereas number 32 has got the headband. He's playing inside. Here comes Young. Sophomore guard comes out high to low. 6'6", a junior. Big upside to low for this Warrior team. Defending District 4 4A champs. Good backdoor cut. Rodriguez got it low. The missed shot by Young. And now a jump ball, a reach in. And the arrow points back down the other way, and Neumann has it back. Or will it? Now it's going to be a foul. It will be a foul. The foul against Young. And it's going to be front end of a 1-and-1, so we're walking down here and shooting. It'll be the bonus for the first time we've seen in this ball game. And it goes against Montoursville. St. John Neumann coming down to shoot. Game of the week brought to you by Biters. Furniture, mattress, appliance, big supporters of St. John Neumann. They've had a lot of biters. Isaac Biter was a star inside player for them a couple of years ago. Biters, furniture, mattress, appliance, big part of our town since 1966. As the Knights extend the lead to 27-23 in this ball game. 3:56 left until halftime from the Catholic Community Center. Randy Road Armel All-State game. Lowe coming back to Bauer again. That's Berger back in the game. Rodriguez up the lane, lost the handle. It's going to be touched last by the Knights. They'll get it back. So you've got Josh Berger at 5'10", a sophomore guard, and the junior guard at 5'8", Eddie Rodriguez, that's in there right now for Mike Messina. Lowe turns, whirls, and hits. Pretty play by Lowe. I think Lowe, he's the type of guy at 6'6", and I think he's going to get bigger. He likes to shoot a lot from the outside, but if they keep him inside, I think he can do that all night. 27-25.
You're right. He doesn't. Nobody matches up with him.
Here's Hill down low. That time got the matchup against the smaller Rodriguez. He's got 11 and extends the lead back to 4 at 29-25.
Hill's one of those players that has the ability to get the ball off quick. And that way he avoids the defenders.
Rodriguez from downtown up off the top of the backboard and out of bounds. And Neumann gets it back with a shade under 3 until halftime. And our Fairfield Auto Group, Fairfield Chevy Cadillac halftime show coming up. Going to be a fun year. Tomorrow night, we're going to be live again from Loyalsock. The Lancers suffering their first loss last night to Danville. They play Southern Columbia. Everybody wants to see Julian Fleming, the top wide receiver in football in the nation, and one heck of an athlete and basketball player. That'll be tomorrow night. 29-25. Knights lose it out of bounds. Shear to Peyton Messina. Messina back in the ball game. 5'8", sophomore guard. They coming out to their leader, Bauer. Right side, Berger had it rejected. Good job by the Knights. Kicked away by Foreman Stewart in the game. Stewart's got the ball for 3. Won't go. Off the tap. Good follow, Parlani. In the crowd, that'll be Hill, rather. David Hill couldn't hit the shot. Good job off the hustle. I think they stepped in the end line and turned it up. It will be out of bounds.
Good hustle by David Hill to keep that ball alive. Got off a number of shots with some big people, and then forces the man out of bounds, so Neumann will keep possession up by 4.
Parlani out of the ball game. They've got Stewart in, Jacob Bauer in the ball game. Rivers Parrish, nobody to throw it to that time, not on the same page with his brother, and he threw it out of bounds. Here comes Shear. 29-25. St. John Neumann with a lead over the Warriors. Get the feeling this may go to the wire tonight.
Yeah, it's a good ball game so far.
Kicked away. That time Berger tried to come back to the baseline, threw it out of bounds. And now the Warriors try to play complete basketball on their end. One thing Mike Messina has said, this team has been fun to coach, a lot of energy, enthusiasm. He sees them getting better and better at 4-2 on the season.
A lot of energy out of both of these teams. This is a high-paced game.
Joffy turns, nearly walks, steps back, and hits the little half hook in the lane and makes it 31-25. He's got 6, and it's their largest lead at 6 in this ball game. St. John Neumann on top. Montoursville off the bump. Berger.
I think Hill's going to pick that one up.
Got to be against David Hill. That'll be front end of the 1-1. Both teams with 17 fouls. They're in the bonus with 1:19 left here in the first half of you talk about a high-tempo game. To the line. Going to be Josh Berger, 5'10", sophomore guard for the Warriors. Good outside shooter. He's going to hit it. 31-26. Neumann has won a number of really tight games. Big game, OT win over Sullivan County. Might have been their most impressive on the road against an arch rival, but certainly that North Bend Mansfield game was a big win here. 31-26. Then they didn't show up against Wellsboro and got blown out. Joffy. Rivers Parrish, Messina on him. Use the elbow. It's going to be an offensive foul. Trying to muscle in with the elbow. Call. And a good call there.
Yep, good call and bad foul for Neumann.
Yeah, that's why you didn't want. Of course, they had the little guys down there at the baseline. Here comes Pate Messina. He's been around a little bit of athletics over the years. Of course, his brother Bryson set all kind of records and did a tremendous job for Shippensburg in football this past year. The former star of the football and basketball team. Their dad Mike played a little hoops too, among other things. He was a heck of a basketball player.
Yeah, he was.
Let alone football. Played a little baseball too.
Yes, he did. At all levels. Now, I'll tell you right now, I think Montoursville now is trying to force that ball underneath a little bit too much. I think they need to shoot at the perimeter and try to open up that defense.
Door left open, the miss by Joffy. Shear brings it down, 36 in the clock. They're down 5. Coming out to Lowe, trying to play for a good high percentage shot and be patient on that backdoor cut. Found his man, turns up inside. Ball's kicked away and out of bounds. Got it down low and inside that time to Brandon Good. And it will come back to the Warriors with 23.7 before halftime. Hunter Shear. Good. Played that time to Bauer, but behind him. And the foul is going to be drawn that time. And Foreman Stewart. Or let's double check that. That's going to be a foul against Jacob Bauer, and Bauer's the guy that got him going up.
Bauer, his mistake was he came forward with the arm. He had to play block, played it perfectly. If he'd have kept his hand up in the air, he could have still blocked the shot, but wouldn't have picked up the foul by bringing that arm forward.
Good free throw by Dylan Bauer. Game of the week brought to you by AAA, the most trusted name in travel. Bauer's got 7, working on 8. And remember our Crispin Show, Kiss FM Viking River Cruise. Still a couple of cabins for this summer. The Danube Waltz, 8 days, Budapest to Vienna and more. Give AAA a call. We've got room for you. July 16th to the 24th with AAA travel. Parrish. Off the high screen, Parlani back in the game. Hill. Hill with 6, up the lane, floats and hits. Pretty play by David Hill as time expires. And the Golden Knights extend their lead at halftime, 33-28.
And I'll tell you what, a high-paced first half of the ball game by both these teams, and they've had to go to the bench. Hopefully they got enough rest out of their players to get a good second half in.
We're going to take a quick time out. Fairfield Chevy Cadillac halftime show coming up. We'll talk Price Optical and a whole lot more. This is the Rennie Road Armor All-State game. Neumann on top of the Warriors, 33-28. Rennie Road Armor Allstate Insurance, 40 years in the business, Rennie. It's flown by, and you still love what you do. Congratulations.
Exactly. The key for me is I enjoy my job. I'm thankful for all the clients we've had. I'm thankful for people we've been helped through many terrible circumstances, from fires to floods to death in the family. It's different than a lot of jobs. You become part of the family. You're there when people need you.
Rennie Road Armor Allstate Insurance. Biter's Furniture, Mattress, and Appliances, 1966. Family owned, everything you need. Eric Biter, what's hot right now here?
What's hot right now is our sleep center. We've got one of the largest selections of mattresses in the area. Don't forget to add the adjustable base so you can go ahead and do that computer work or iPad work while you're sitting in bed. We've got motion furniture so you can watch the big game. And in the appliance department, tons of color. We've got black stainless, we've got slate, we've got it all.
Nobody does it like Biter's Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance, Route 15, South Side. Dolly's Diner behind Rita's Italian Ice, just off the Golden Strip, is Loyal Sock's answer to cheers, where everyone knows your name. For the best in home-style breakfast and lunch, 7 days a week, 5 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Dolly's Diner, homemade breakfast, homemade lunches here in Loyal Sock Township, and where any food worth eating a lot of.
Dolly's Diner behind Rita's, just off the Golden Strip. Everybody's talking about the new Chaos Fun Zone in the heart of downtown Williamsport, the go-to place for big kids and little kids and all kinds of fun. Chaos has everything from 12 brand spanking new boutique bowling lanes, the only laser tag venue in the area, over 40 arcade games to satisfy your inner gamer, indoor trampoline at Fly World, complete with slam dunk hoops and dodgeball court. Perfect place for birthday parties and corporate events. And don't forget about the great food and fun and all the games at Scores Sports Bar and Grill inside Chaos, the premier sports destination with 12 beer taps and all kind of great rotating craft beers, plus 15 HD screens and the NFL Sunday ticket for all the big games. And then the Liberty Arena for leagues and tournaments, clinics, and a variety of sports, including soccer, baseball, softball, and more. Don't miss it. It's Chaos, the Chaos Fun Zone, the hot new place in Central PA. Ray-Ban, Nike, Polo Ralph Lauren, Maui Jim, Costa, Gucci, Wiley X. Price Optical has the widest selection of sunglass eyewear in the area. Attention gas workers and outdoorsmen and women. Wiley X sunglasses are ANSI safety rated and military ballistic certified. At Price Optical, we set our sights on your vision. Our focus is on providing you complete quality eyewear. Price Optical, for the finest in eyewear. Hey, we're back. Fairfield Chevy Cadillac halftime show, 33-28. It's St. John Neumann on top of the Warriors here at the Catholic Community Center. Gary Crispin and Babe Bear. And interesting high-paced game to start. Momentum shifting back and forth. Couple lead changes, to say the least. We're going to talk about what happened in the first half, Babe Bear. Right now in this segment, we'll be doing Price Optical Athlete of the Week. Let's talk Price Optical. And, of course, our next ball game tomorrow night at Loyal Sock. Is this our first game? We will talk Price Optical, and it will be our football athletes of the season. And we'll let you know who our MVP is, offensive and defensive MVPs. That'll be coming up tomorrow night with Sock and Southern. Big ball game at CI's Gym down in Loyal Sock tomorrow night. We'll be on about 7:15 or so tomorrow night. 33-28 our score. We take a quick timeout. We've got our River Valley Transit big play and a lot more. The Knights on top of the Warriors. We'll be back. Hey guys, we're back here in Lewisburg. It's the Fairfield Chevy Cadillac halftime show. Gary Crispin with Rick Quigley, Denny Spots. What a location, Rick. I know of all these locations, you're really proud of this one.
Love this one, Denny. It's brand new, great facility. Everything's brand new here, right on 15. Great location with over 400 cars in stock.
Yeah, you're talking about a huge selection, Denny. Cadillac continues to evolve and be very hot as it evolves even younger and sportier, and what a lineup of caddies.
Yeah, the Cadillac line has really come around in the last few years with being a premier luxury brand. The technology, the features that they put in these things are amazing. We've got new models coming out every 6 months for the next few years. And
what about the car that drives itself? Which one is that? I know you're going to get me in that car.
Yes, a CT6 will actually drive itself down the highway hands-free.
Wow.
And it's pretty amazing.
Great experience.
Yeah, I imagine. And the Escalade is always big. And, of course, you talk about Chevy. You've got a great lineup of Chevys right here in the showroom. Talk about sporty, hot cars.
From Camaros to Silverados, Equinox, Tahoes, we have everything, and we have a huge selection. The 18s are going fast.
And, of course, the 19s, they're here. Check it out, Fairfield Chevy Cadillac. Rick, you know, Silverado, a huge seller, and you got to talk about service. That's something you're most proud of. Service is what you guys do best.
That's our top priority, and we have services number one here, and we will continue to be that, along with our best pricing.
Absolutely. Check it out. Fairfield for fair deals. Fairfield Chevy Cadillac, Route 15, Lewisburg, PA. We're back with more halftime right after this. You know, local families have been going to Dr. David Raymore for more than 30 years in the greater Williamsport area. And now many of the kids are grown and married, and their kids are going to see Dr. David Raymore and his great staff. See, they put smiles in the faces of parents and grandparents and all the kids for years. They specialize in general and cosmetic dentistry with 3 licensed dental hygienists on staff. And now they're accepting new patients. Dr. David Raymore, General Dentistry, 1033 Washington Boulevard, Williamsport.
River Valley Transit has partnered with the Community Arts Center for its 4th year to provide a free show shuttle service for the 2018 and 2019 season. Park downtown, grab a bite to eat, ride the show shuttle to the CAC, then after the show, have the show shuttle return you to your car. The show shuttle operates in 4 15-minute loops starting 1 hour prior to the show. The show shuttle operates 2 loops following the show, one starting 10 minutes after the show and the second loop starting 30 minutes after the show. The show shuttle offers 5 stops, including the Community Arts Center. This service is only available for select shows. For more information, please visit caclive.com.
Hey, we're back. Fairfield Chevy Cadillac halftime show, 33-28 our score. Warriors of Montoursville trailing Neumann here at the Catholic Community Center. And Bay Bear, let's talk River Valley Transit big play. A lot of plays you can pick, but we grab one with Hill leading the break. This is a night team that likes to run. RVT big play. Let's take a look. Here's a great example of what David Hill does for a team.
And he pushes the ball up court with good speed, dishes it off, easy basket, and that's all just hustle, and they're winning in transition.
Absolutely. Reed Parrish, who scored in that play, got 8. Hill's got 13, 6 for Chofie. On the other side, Bauer, the senior leader of this Montoursville team's got 8 points. Austin Lowe's got 6 and 5 for Young. At 33-28, we've seen some momentum both ways, some lead changes. Mike Kirby worries about his team running and trying to get too fast in games and being patient, but the running game has certainly helped them tonight.
Yeah, it sure has. And the only worry I have about that situation is Montoursville's done, I think, a better job. They have more depth. They've gotten more people on the floor in the first half, may have stronger legs in the second half. Newman's got to play with a shorter lineup,
Yep.
I mean, not a deep lineup, and they've got to be able to keep this pace up.
Newman's had a couple of guys in. They don't have the depth in past years that they've had. And the Warriors getting guys in, some new guys, and it comes down to second half's going to be real interesting. Dylan Bauer, senior leadership. I think, again, Austin Lowe's a guy they got to pound it into all night at 6'6". I think he's going to be tough to stop and to get a great point. Shoots well for the line. You want to get him there, and he's going to hurt you.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, and they're doing a good job on him so far. Bauer's picking up the pace underneath. They got to somehow figure out how to pick up Bauer at the same time.
Sounds good. We'll take a timeout. Warriors and the Golden Knights. St. John Neumann on top, 33-28. We'll be back. This is the Rennie Road Armor All-State Game of the Week. Hey guys, back here at Biters, it all started with appliances. 1966, grandfathers selling appliances from the garage many years ago, and now you've evolved bigger and better than ever. And Eric Biter, I'm telling you, tell me what is hot this year.
Right now it's color. In the appliance industry, you're going to see colors like slate, and behind us we've got some black stainless, one of the hottest colors that's out right now.
You've got a tag up here. Show me what that means, because I think it means you've got the lowest prices when it comes to appliances.
That's right. On these tags go out, they scrape our website and our competitors' website, so we know that we're priced right for all the product that we have on our floor.
Absolutely. So many great things that you have. All right. Tell me more about how you can get an item that maybe you don't have right now. You can turn it around, get it pretty quickly, right?
We can. We have access to a distribution center in Harrisburg with $29 million worth of inventory. If they have it in stock, we'll have it within 24 hours.
Everything under the sun, and a great display that you have right here. Let's talk about this. Fantastic.
This is GE's hot color right now, the black stainless. This is the most popular color that we have on our floor.
Lowest pricing, best selection, Biters since 1966. Eric, thanks.
Thank you, Gary.
Biters, Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance, South Williamsport. Check them out today. Jim Moff & Associates, you've been at it for 30-plus years. The biggest kick you must get is helping so many people out achieve the proper retirement with the money they really need, right?
Correct. Now, there's some folks that really don't have a lot of assets, but we're able to help them to achieve financial success for retirement. A little bit of discipline and some savings each month will get them there.
Jim Moff & Associates, moffandassociates.com. Palco Federal Credit Union has served the area for over 75 years. Tom, Rachel, congratulations.
Thank you, Gary. We pride ourselves in our flexible, competitive loan products that we offer. We can finance houses, cars, boats. We offer a Visa card that's 8.9% fixed rate. Great products.
And I know your members love the online banking.
Absolutely. It's very easy to do. Just log on and you conduct all your business from your home.
Check it today. Palco Federal Credit Union, member serving members for 75 years.
I've had an interest in reptiles and amphibians since I was 11 or 12 years old. And so when I came out of the military in 1964, I began to build Reptiland. And with the help of family and friends and employees, the zoo has continued to grow ever since. Sure, a lot of things have changed in 53 years, but one thing has never changed. The smiles. Welcome to Reptiland.
Kiss 1027, the 80s to now.
Catholic Community Center. Gary Crispin along with Bay Bear. Neumann on top of the Warriors, 33-28. In our first of 10-game regular season, we've got District 4 Wrestling Championship with Randy Rodarmel Jr. and Eric Steinbacher, and the Northeast Regionals of the PIAA also coming up. We're set to go. And a lot of big basketball games. Tomorrow night, Sauk home against Southern. But a big one here. Knights. Yeah, the Warriors both 4-2, starting this January, trying to get momentum to make a run playoff-wise. Reed Parrish off the jumper miss. Here comes Young. Outstanding football player started the end of the season. The strip and the foul by Parrish.
I think you're going to get
try to hustle.
Intentional foul called on Young.
And Young actually, Young reached back to stop the easy layup. So will be a foul against Dylan Young. Everybody steps away, and to the line is going to be Reed Perry, 6'3" senior, averages 11-4 a game coming in.
All right, that'll be a technical foul.
Let's see if on the intentional foul that he's able to.
That time he stepped over the line on that shot, so that shot's no good.
No good. He'll get one more. So Reed Parrish hit the line. Second shot goes. Neumann extends the lead. They had a 5-point lead at halftime. This is their largest lead at 34-28 at 6. The Warriors led by 6 early in the game. They led 11-5 early on, and then the Knights regained the lead and held it pretty much the rest of the way. They did seesaw. There's going to be a travel and a turnover in the middle of the paint by Parlani as the Knights turn it over. 34-28, 6-point lead. Just underway, second half. Warriors of Montoursville looking for the backdoor cut, coming out high-low on the left wing. Looking for Shear, good denial that time. Good job by Rivers Parrish. The feed inside, the bump, and the foul. Let's see who they're going to be looking at. Reed Parrish was in there, so was Chofie.
Yeah, Chofie, I think, is going to get the call.
And I think it's got to be Chofie, and it will be his second personal foul of the game. Both teams are now team fouls 1 to start the second half of the game. Both got in the bonus in the second half, but not till the second period. Not a whole lot of fouls. Bauer in the paint, turns and misses. Rebound, Parrish took steps. He took 2-3 steps before he dribbled and turned it over the other way. And right now, both teams got maybe a little bit too relaxed at halftime. They turned it up to start this game. Now somebody's just trying to take momentum and take momentum in this ball game. 34-28 Neumann. Knights have played them man-to-man to the half-court man all night. They have not pressed tonight. Warriors have gone zone all night, but showed a little matchup look in the second period. There's the double team by the Knights. Baseline taken away, Chofie against Dylan Bauer, who leads with 8 for the Warriors after 1. Knights locking down, good defense. Low, Parlani, who's physical at 6'3", comes out of the 6'6"er, and there, the deep 3 by Hunter Shear.
And Shear with a nice shot. That makes it we're still up at a 3-point game.
34-31, that is his second 3 of the night. He's got 6 in the ball game. There's going to be a push and a foul against Neumann.
That's going to go against Chofie.
And now a 6-point lead down to 3. Chofie picks up his third personal foul, a push away from the ball. And now here come the Warriors with a shot to come down and tie this ball game. Low. Comes out high to Bauer. Dylan Bauer puts it on the floor, turns, spins up on Chofie, won't get the roll. Parlani powers a rebound down to him. David wants to run with it. It's going to be pushed and bumped on the way down by Dylan Young. They're calling a little tighter to start this third period.
Well, I think Young got a little bit of body into him and bumped him as he was going by. I don't think it was he was reaching a hand in. I think it was with the body.
Dylan Young's got 3. Yeah. He's going to have to come out. And Josh Berger, 5'10" sophomore guard, coming back in for the Warriors. Defending District 4 4A champs. They had not won in 33 years until last year. The win over Mifflinburg, really exciting. Hill off the miss that time. Bauer takes it up, penetrates. Going to be a push and a foul again. And boy, I tell you, they're blowing the whistle a lot in this third period.
That may go against Hill. No, it's going to go against... that
foul's going to be against Foreman Stewart, who just checked in. Bauer. Shear steps back for three again. That time it rims out. Hustle, rebound, comes down, Parrish. And Reed runs it up. Had a good first half. Here's Hill. Only a sophomore, the brother of Alizé Johnson. One of the greatest Neumann player. And starred at Missouri State, second round pick of Indiana. The Pacers, what a great story, what a great guy.
Yeah, and I think the first NBA player to come out of Williamsport.
And out of Lycoming County, off the miss, Barlani. Here comes Shear. Berger takes the jumper, it won't go. Off the tap, trying to keep it alive. Parrish got it away to Hill. Hill runs it up against Lowe, turns, steps over, and yes, knocks it down. Big bucket that time. 36-31. Coming back down the other way, Parrish got to take it himself, gives it back up again. Probably should have taken it in. And the miss by Stewart.
Both teams overpassed on that series.
Bauer finishes on the other end and cuts it back, 36-33. Here comes Rivers Parrish. He's done a great job as the point guard for this team. 5'9" junior guard, averages 3.5, but Mike Kirby says he's capable of scoring more. His main job is to dish the ball and run that show out front for the Knights. They come down to Hill again off the double team, trying to give a little help. Hill in a crowd goes up. Good job of the power rebound, taken down that time by the Warriors, Brandon Good. 36-33. Knights led by 5 twice. At halftime up by 5 and led by 6 now a 3-point lead. Warriors led by as many as 6 early on. Good ball game tonight for the Catholic Community Center, the first at 2 to start our 2019 season. Shear, the deep three, knocks it down, his third of the night. He's got 9.
And that'll tie the ball game up.
Hunter Shear is capable of hitting that big, long bucket. And we're going to take the full time out. Mike Kirby wants to talk about it. We'll take the minute. 36-36, tied Knights of the Warriors. Biters Furniture, Mattress and Appliances, 1966. Family owned, everything you need. Eric Biter, what's hot right now here?
What's hot right now is our sleep center. We've got one of the largest selections of mattresses in the area. Don't forget to add the adjustable base so you can go ahead and do that computer work or iPad work while you're sitting in bed. We've got motion furniture so you can watch the big game. And in the appliance department, tons of color. We've got black stainless, we've got slate, we've got it all.
Nobody does it like Biters Furniture, Mattress and Appliance, Route 15, South Side.
There is a world like no other world where happiness can be found around every corner.
Want to see Mickey?
Filled to the brim with memories and wonder.
Come discover all the magic that awaits you at Walt Disney World Resort. Let the travel professionals at AAA plan this trip of a lifetime. Contact your local AAA office or go to AAA.com/Disney for more information. Catholic Community Center tied at 36. I want to make a correction. Hunter Shear's got 2 threes. And I got screened away earlier, and both Bauer and Shear were right there. I called Shear. It was Dylan Bauer that knocked down the other Warrior 3 earlier. So Shear's got 6 and 2 threes. Drive, Hill won't go. Good hustle, rebound. That's Dylan Bauer. Did a great job. He peaked playoff time. He would have been, as Mike Messina said, the postseason MVP for this team that made that playoff run and won their first District 4 title since '85. There he is, and knocks it down. That'll be a 2, and Bauer makes it 38-36. He's got 15 in this ball game. I think he likes playing on TV.
I think he does too, and he's taking his game from the inside to the outside now, and that's a sign of a good ball player.
Rivers Parrish running the point, gives it back to Reed Parrish, turns, good denial that time, and a good job by Berger defensively, taking away the baseline. Parrish again, Messina comes out, he's back in the game, got down too far in the paint, up in the crowd over low, and that ball is going to be kicked around, and Berger's got the rebound. Back down come the Warriors with a 2-point lead, their first lead in a while. Messina. Berger on the floater, won't stay. Kept alive, good. Bauer is on fire. Dylan Bauer knocks down his second 3 of the ball game. He's got 18. 41-36. And now back to a 5-point Warrior lead. Neumann right now, they need to find an answer.
Yeah, Neumann right now, I think, is starting to feel a little fatigue.
Yeah, I think the good job Mike Messina's run a lot of guys and a number of key guys in to keep fresh legs. Barlani kicks it back to Hill. They need David to make a play, and he does. Good drive. In traffic, Hill puts it in to cut it back. 41-38, the score in the ball game, and Hill's got 17. Here's Lowe. Barlani comes out to meet him. Bauer, they put Shofi on him and the man. Give it away to Good. Brandon looking at it. Gives it out here to Berger, the sophomore guard. Messina. Parrish on him. Lowe. Backdoor cut. Up and no, it will not stay by Good. A bump and a foul underneath. Good job. I like the way they go to that backdoor cut to the bucket, but that time the bump and the foul. And
that foul's going to go against number 24, Good.
Yeah, it's a tough one there.
Yeah,
Mike Messina not happy about that call. That's going to be his 3rd personal foul of the ball game. And now the Knights, with under a minute to play in the 3rd, they're down 3. Hill penetrates in traffic and puts it in. David Hill puts it on his shoulders. 41-40. David Hill's got 19 points in the game. Austin Lowe looking out high, comes out again to Brandon Good.
Going to be a foul underneath. I think it may go against Lowe.
Boy, I tell you, let's take a look and see what that foul is going to be. That foul is going to be again, and it's going to be against Brandon Good, his 4th personal foul of this ball game. Warriors up 1, 33 to play here in the 3rd period. You want the ball in number 11's hand. Parrish gives it back to Hill with 25. They're going to try to clear it out for him. Parrish took steps and turned it over. A little bit of indecision by Parrish, walked, and now Hunter Shear comes in. And certainly the guy that you're looking at, either Hunter Shear or Bauer, to take a last deep 3 to extend the lead. They're up 41-40. 19-4 to play in the 3rd.
And that steps you took there, a lot of times that's fatigue. You know, your legs are starting to wear on you.
Berger kicks it out, back to Bauer again. Dylan Bauer, the lone senior starter, returning for the District 4 champs, takes the 3 deep again. It won't go with 2. Shofi buries a rebound, and that's it. We're going to the wire in this one. We've got 8 minutes to play. 41-40, our score in the ball game. It's Montoursville up 1 over the Knights. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back. This is the Rennie Road Armel Allstate Game of the Week. Rennie Road Armel Allstate Insurance, 40 years in the business, Rennie. It's flown by, and you still love what you do. Congratulations.
Exactly. The key for me is I enjoy my job. I'm thankful for all the clients we've had. I'm thankful for people we've been helped through many terrible circumstances, from fires to floods to death in the family. It's different than a lot of jobs. You become part of the family. You're there when people need you.
Rennie Road Armel Allstate Insurance.
There's a reason why you come here. With every visit, we embrace our customers like family. We're the name you've trusted for over 32 years.
We show how much we value our customers with unrivaled service, a commitment to hometown values, and unmatched selection.
Fairfield isn't just any dealership. We're the area's most trusted dealerships. Fairfield. For fair deals, you're gonna love us.
We are back. Final 8 minutes of this ball game. Gary Crispin at Bay Bear Cable Sports and our Rennie Road Armor Allstate game. Neumann trailing Montoursville 41-40. They're at the Catholic Community Center tonight. Great ball game we've had. You get the feeling from the opening gun that this would go to the wire. Tomorrow night, it will be Southern Columbia against Loyalsock, who've suffered their first loss last night to Danville. That should be a great game. Tomorrow night, we'll have it for you about 7:15 here at WebWeeklyLive.com, Facebook, and CableSportsLive.com, where you can watch all the games anytime. That time, Lowe tried to go to Bauer behind the back. Parlanti gives it back to Hill off the break in transition. He's going to be clipped and fouled on the way up. And Hill will get to the free throw line. He averages nearly 23 points a game.
Let's see what Hill can do here with these shots now. He's a...
Foul is going to be against Hunter Shear, his third of the ball game. And now Hill to the line, won't hit it. Golden opportunity here.
And you know what you want is you in this situation, in a close game like this, you want the ball in the hands of Hill.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
Hill's your best bet.
David Hill knocks it down and ties the game at 41 with 7:40 to play in this ball game. Here's Dylan Young back in the game. He's playing with foul trouble. There's a deep three. Shear. That's his third three of the night. He's got 9, 44-41.
Boy, Shear is lighting it up right now. Him and Bauer are really taking over the scoring in this ball game.
Rodriguez back to Parrish. Going to be steps and a travel against St. John Neumann. Somebody just trying to grab momentum here and get this final run in the fourth period. Both are 4 and 2 coming in.
Right now, you got a hot hand coming out of 2 Montoursville players, and if they keep that up, they're going to open this lead up to where it may be too late.
That time a bump. Mike Messina wanted a foul. They've called worse, and they didn't get it. And transition, Chofie scores. That's big. 44-43.
You got to stay in contact on the scoreboard in the fourth period like this.
Here comes Shear. Coming down low. Low kicks it back. Jumper won't go that time. And the long miss by Berger. Here's David Hill. Hill to Perry setting up the offense. A 1-point ball game. Warriors playing some little matchup. They've shown you zone all night, but now they're trying to double that ball.
Yeah,
another whistle and a foul. It's been foul-plagued in the second half of this ball game. And another foul, his fourth against Hunter Shear.
Yeah, Neumann got a break there because he was not going to get that shot off. He got fouled before it.
Game of the week brought to you by Everything Under the Roof. The new look. You've got to see this place. The Liberty Arena and Kiss FM doing a big Sunday game party. Score Sports Bar and Grill, Fly World, Chaos Fun Zone, all the arcades. They've got Liberty Bowling, 12 great lanes. All the fun, all the great food. Liberty Arena. You've got to get out there. Fun for big kids and little kids. The entire family. 45-44 our score. The Knights by 1 rather.
And Neumann takes the lead back. They had lost it there for a while, up by 1.
They've got Eddie Rodriguez back in the game. Young playing with foul trouble. He's going to handle the ball out here. Bauer, Lowe, and Brandon Good. Young comes out high to low. Has been quiet in the second half of the game. Bauer's the guy that's turned it on. He's got it now. Rodriguez coming out to Brandon Good at start of the game at guard. Deep jumper, Young. No, got his own rebound. Puts it back up and in. That's a big bucket for the lead for the Warriors. 46-45.
And a good follow by Young. Shot that ball up and saw where it was going. It was not a good shot that he got off, but he followed up, got the points.
Here comes Rivers Parrish. Gives it back to Hill. David Hill wants the ball, stepping back from 3. Won't go. Hustle, rebound. Young again. Tenacious. Good hustle, got the rebound, brings it up himself. Runs it to Good off the double team to Bauer. Now the Warriors with a 1-point lead, 5:27 to play, and that clock ticking down. In the fourth, Bauer, good denial, Chofie. Strip, Hill, off the break. On a 2-on-1, the spin on the roll won't go. Rodriguez the rebound. And he gives it back to Young, who spins to the baseline too hard. Put back is tapped in by Austin Lowe.
And a foul. On top of it, he'll have a chance to make it a three-point play, and that puts Montoursville up 48-45.
Big bucket by Lowe.
That foul's going to go against Hill. That's only his second.
Yeah, that's about as big a play late in the ball game as that right there. And Lowe converts in a three-point play in a big-time 4-point lead in the game. In a game like this, 4 points is a lot.
And I'll tell you, I see a lot of players out there struggling up and down the court for Neumann. And I think the pace of this game may get to them.
Here comes Hill, gives it back. Parlani muscles up. Whistle foul, and Malachi Parlani, who became a big-time defensive force and only a junior for Loyal Sock in football. His teammate Jaden Chofie was another outstanding 3-year starter, became a great wide receiver for Loyal Sock. Parlani, only a junior, gives you 11.2 per ball game. Shot won't go. He's got one more. They're in the bonus. Game of the week brought to you by Dolly's Diner. Golden Strip, Montoursville with Griggs, and soon Dolly's is coming closer to Center City. Remember Donna's? They've got Dolly's coming February 1st. Dolly's West. We'll have more details on that. Boy, a couple of misses there, 49-45. Warriors will try to extend the lead. Under 5 to play in the ball game. Good. Parrish on him. Takes that lane drive, hooks, and it will not go low. Puts it back up again. Yeah, that's where the big guys got the mismatch.
Right now, Mike Kirby really has, he's on the spot. He needs Parlani in the game, but Parlani needs to come out.
And right now, they're running out of steam, and we'll take the time out. It's going to be the full minute, 51-45 Warriors. We'll be back from St. John Neumann. Jim Moff and Associates, you've been at it for 30-plus years. The biggest kick you must get is helping so many people out achieve the proper retirement with the money they really need, right?
Correct. Now, there's some folks that really don't have a lot of assets, but we're able to help them to achieve financial success for retirement. A little bit of discipline and some savings each month will get them there.
Jim Moff and Associates, moffandassociates.com. The new destination for food, fun, and all the big games is here. It Scores Sports Bar and Grill inside Liberty Arena in the Chaos Fun Zone, downtown Williamsport, with 12 beer taps, rotating craft beers, incredible food from the Mile High Nachos, wings, pizza, burgers, and more, and 15 HD screens, the NFL Sunday Ticket, all the big games, all the food. Scores Sports Bar and Grill. Big ball game, 45 for the Knights, and they're now dug into a hole now, down 51-45 in this ball game.
And you look in their eyes; they even look tired.
Yeah, Golden Knights need somebody to make a play here. You made a great point, babe. There's no question. They look fatigued. That's one thing Neumann has not had is the depth. It's been a high-paced game. Rivers Parrish running the point. Parlani threw it over the head and out of reach at Chofie as they turn it over.
There's no way Chofie could catch that ball. That was just a bullet thrown in there.
And now the Knights go on full court pressure, trying to force a turnover with 4:10 to play. Brandon Good rushes it up. David Hill follows it up and fouls him on the way in. And Good's going to get a 2-shot foul. Hill picks up his third personal. Team foul 6 against Neumann.
And you saw it there with Hill trying to go up and block that shot. First of all, he wasn't in position, and second of all, he slapped down at it, and that's you're going to get the call out of that.
Bauer steps back for 3 short, took steps. We've seen that called a few times tonight.
Yes, we have.
Shuffling the feet a little bit too much, 51-45. Warriors up 6 in this ball game for Mike Messina's team and his alma mater where he played. back in the 80s. Little give and go, gives it back to Parlani. Had it partially blocked, and a good play. Bauer with Lowe standing straight up in front of him. Young the other way in transition, can't get it, and Reed Parrish pulls it down. Here comes Hill. They need a bucket. Turns, whirls, it won't go. Up in the air with the trees is Rivers Parrish. He's going to be fouled, and I believe, let's look and see, it's going to be personal foul, and that probably will be it.
Yeah,
and Brandon Good's going to foul out of the ball game. But he hustled, I'll tell you that.
Yes, he
Good's
did.
going to foul out. He gave it his all, playing right to the end. And a great move that time, but Rivers Parrish got himself to the line. And boy, they need two here. Front end of a 1-and-1.
Yep.
Won't go. Jofi kept it alive. Parrish, a bump, and a foul. Blocking foul.
Going to go against Rodriguez.
Kenny Rodriguez picks up the foul, his first of the ball game, with 3:36 left. And right now, the Knights have to help themselves at the free throw line. Reed Parrish at the
Absolutely.
line.
You're not running. You're stopped. They've got to settle and get some points at this foul line. They've missed. I think the last three hit this one here.
Yeah, Knights have struggled at the line in this game right now. St. John Neumann, they are 7 out of 14. Got to hit the second. 51-47.
Still just a 4-point game.
Low finishes, and it goes in.
That's
beating them down the court. That's way too easy.
Yeah.
Goes back to a 6-point game, and now 3:26 left. Here comes David Hill. Parrish. Parlani turns, powers up, it won't go. Hill got the rebound, put it in, he's fouled, and it counts. And David Hill gets to the line trying to complete a 3-point play to cut it to a 3-point game. 53-49 our score with 3:14 left in this ball game.
Berger comes back into the ball game from Montoursville. Rodriguez will set down.
53-49, Hill converts the 3-point play. And David Hill has had quite a night. He's got 21. The other way low, nobody's picking him up. That's way too easy. They extend the lead, breaking the pressure, 55-50. He's got 15.
Parlani cannot run with him right now.
And it's back to a 5-point game. Rivers Parrish knocks down the three to cut it back to a 2-point game. Back the other way, off the steal, Parlani. Parrish, 2:48 to play. Takes it himself, too far down. Going to be an offensive charge against Rivers Parrish. Playing a little bit out of control there, and that's where you're rushing the action a little bit.
Yeah, and
they were in a position to cut it to 2. You want to be a little more patient down there. And another timeout called. We're going to see what that time is going to be. It's going to be the short 30. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Don't go away. The Warriors over the Knights, 55-53.
And I'll tell you what, the
What a ball game this has been, 55-53. We're back, Catholic Community Center. And a moment ago, you had that offensive charge that took it away from the Knights when they had a chance to come down and tie this game. They're down a pair. David Hill made the big play, and then Rivers Parrish knocked down a 3 to cut it to a 2-point game at 55-53. Hill crawled back on a 3 the old-fashioned way, and then Rivers Parrish hit the 3-point shot from behind the arc. And now the Warriors rejected that time by Parrish. Reed got all ball. Parlani, and may have twisted his ankle coming down.
Parlani is extremely tired. That time just threw the ball up in the air. I mean, the odds of it going in weren't very good. He is going to draw a foul.
He got fouled. He may have, it's almost like, maybe not be. It might have been the knee. Might have been hyperextended a little bit. As he shakes it off, gets to the line. He's not leaving this game here. He's got a chance to come down and tie this game and short. 55-53 with 2:16 left in the ball game. Newman's going to make a change. St. John Newman's going to bring Foreman Stewart back in the game. Wait to check in. Parlani knocks down the second, makes it a 1-point game, 55-54. And Malachi's going to have to come out of the ball game. Tough kid and an outstanding lineman for Loyalsock this year, who got better and better, but he's dealt with injuries the last couple of seasons. 55-54. Here comes Dylan Young. Shear pulls up, little jumper, won't go. Hustle, rebound. Foreman Stewart comes off and nails a big-time rebound. He's a guy that had 35 in a JV game. He's an outstanding shooter for Neumann. Parrish off the high ball screen. There's going to be steps again by Reed Parrish. Little bit of indecision, and those are the little mistakes that come back to haunt you in a big-time game against a rival from across the Loyalsock Creek. 55-54. We're going to take the full time out. Don't go away. Warriors up a point. We'll be back.
Everybody's talking about Chaos, the brand new Chaos Fun Zone, fun for the entire family, featuring 40 arcade games, laser tag, 12 brand spanking new boutique bowling lanes, indoor trampoline at Fly World, plus slam dunk hoops, dodgeball court, perfect for birthday parties and corporate events. Great food, fun, and all the games for the entire family. Chaos Fun Zone.
BJ's Steak and Rib House, a Central PA classic since 1982, has done it again. They have perfected the authentic wood-fired Neapolitan pizza. It is unlike anything you've tasted. Handcrafted the traditional Naples way, using authentic products and preparation techniques in an amazing hand-built imported Italian wood-fired oven. 900 degrees, 90 seconds later, it's perfection. Check it out at BJ's Steak and Rib House, Selinsgrove. St. John Neumann here at home, down a point to Montoursville. What a ball game this has been. Gary Crispin and Bay Bear, the Rennie Road Armor All-State game. With 1:46 left, Warriors up a point. They've got the ball. Hunter Shear inbounds to Dylan Young. Young's got to run the point for the blue and gold.
Parlani back in the ball game.
Bauer tried to feed to Lowe. He had it rejected by, that time, loose ball picked up, Lowe put it in. Good denial, set it up, and Austin Lowe has been in the right place at 6'6". In the last 5 minutes of this ball game, he scored something like 7 straight points, and he's got 17 in the ball game, a chance to make it 18, and he does. Boy, that's big. He's been big down the stretch, 58-54. Using that side advantage and good hustle for the big guy. Only a junior. Here comes Parrish in a big-time three to cut it to a 2-point game. A little while ago, off the screen, Parrish, that's Reed. And 6'3", back to Chofie. Parlani. Little give and go, back to Chofie in the paint. It won't go, and again, Lowe at 6'6", standing there. And you always have to worry about the big guy who blocked 3 early shots in this ball game.
Well, Berger's going to commit the foul to be a one-on-one. No, I'm sorry, that'll be the double bonus.
Here's That's an idea fouls. On Lowe. We talked about what he's done. He's got 12 in the fourth period.
Yeah.
58-44 ball game. Get a good start, then a quiet second, third period, and boy, he's been on fire. And Reed Parrish knocks it in. Cut it to a 3-point game.
1:09 to go. You got to hit this shot here. Keep it a 2-point game.
Second shot rolls up, won't stay. Shear got the save. Yeah, we're going to get a quick timeout. Let's see if it's going to be the long or the short. It will be the 32nd timeout. We'll be back from Neumann, 58-55, Montoursville. We'll be back on Cable Sports.
Rennie Road Armor Allstate Insurance welcomes Owen Oshefsky, the newest agent here. And Owen, your background is life insurance. Tell me why life insurance is so important for people to have.
Life insurance is the most important insurance that you can have. It's important because it's not for you, it's for the loved ones that you leave behind. So I recommend that everybody has some type of life insurance.
It's about protection. I tell you what, call Owen Oshefsky today. Rennie Road Armor Allstate.
What a ball game. 58-55. Warriors on top of this game.
Key possession for both teams. If you're Neumann, you have got to stop this stop them from scoring, and a score, I think, could put this game away.
Interesting stat from Tom Lush, our stat man extraordinaire. Neumann is 11 out of 20 at the line and has not helped themselves. 5 of 8 for the Warriors. Deep jumper, Berger won't go. Kept alive, but stolen back by Parrish. Parrish, lead pass, Parlani can't handle it. It's out of bounds, and the Knights turn it over with 47 seconds. So you're 11 of 20 at the line. You're down, right now you're down 3 in this ball game. And the Warriors only shot 8 free throws all night.
Yeah. And you know, it's right now, I mean, you're just seeing bad passes like that right there. They're rushing things. They have a lot of time. They gotta get the ball back now.
Here come the Warriors. Peyton Messina back in the game. Sophomore guard feeding to Lowe. He gets down low, and a great pass from Messina, and Austin finishes. He's been on fire down the stretch. He's got 20 points and 14 in the fourth quarter. Here comes Hill, and now Neumann needs a bucket with 17 to go. They need a 3, and steps taken by Parrish. And those are legitimate, just little things. And we've got an injury. And boy, I'll tell you, it may be. You see who went down. And it could be David Hill. And David Hill hit the deck. And you can hear him grimace down here. And he was walked to the locker room. And boy, you looked around. Now David comes back, and David's going to walk it off. David's walking it off, and he's coming back. Hunter Shear goes over, and boy, that's tough when you lose your star player. May have twisted something, and Hill comes back. It looked like he's headed right to the locker room, and now it looks like he will go. Boy, that's tough. When you have your money, man, he goes down with 15 seconds. Shear, the lead, the Warriors by 5, and a quick foul by Reed Parrish is going to put Dylan Young to the line for the 5'10" sophomore guard. And the depth of the Warriors has worn this club out from Neumann.
Yeah.
Some tough turnovers in this game. When you talk about the turnover game and the number of travels by St. John Neumann, that has been huge in this ball game tonight. And the fact that they haven't helped themselves at the free throw line, that's been big. But certainly the depth has worn them down a bit. They were in position, 61-55, and now Young can try to seal this thing. Dylan Young knocks it down.
And that's just about going to do it with 13 seconds left in the ball game.
Warriors up 7, their largest lead. Off the drive the other way, Rivers Pair is 62-57. Low, little sportsmanship. Didn't need to stuff one home.
Yeah, that was good.
He already made his point with 14 fourth quarter points. And the Warriors win it, their 5th of the season, and a hard-fought win here over St. John Neumann. 62-57, the final score in this ball game. Good ball game, babe. We had a feeling it was going to be something like this, and it sure was.
It sure was. It was everything it was cracked up to be, and at times I thought that one of the other teams was going to start to put the game away early. That didn't happen. The other team kept coming back. Fatigue, as you mentioned, has been the key to this ball game in the fourth quarter. Neumann just ran out of gas.
Austin Lowe down the stretch had 14 fourth quarter points. That was huge. And, of course, Dylan Bauer set the tone early in this game. We want to get those guys on our post-game show. We'll take a timeout. Fairfield Auto Group postgame show coming up. This has been the Rennie Road Armor Allstate game. You're watching live at webweeklylive.com, Facebook, and cablesportslive.com. And a reminder, too, hoopersonlytv.com. The college coaches from all over tuned in to see some of these outstanding players here in the Williamsport area. We'll take time out. Warriors win their fifth, 62-57 over the Knights. We'll be back. Rennie Road Armor, congratulations. 40 years in the business. Rennie Road Armor Allstate Insurance. Got to make you feel pretty proud of what you've been able to achieve with a great staff here. But as you told me, you're not thinking about retirement. You still love what you do.
Oh, yeah, I enjoy coming in every day. It's hard to believe 40 years. It seems like yesterday I was still in the classroom teaching. Time kind of flies when you enjoy what you're doing. You don't look at it as a job. You don't mind coming in, contact with the people, being helped some people out at times when they need it. It's a rewarding job.
Yeah, and an amazing thing, too. There's a lot of days on a Saturday or Sunday, you're in here working a bunch of hours because there's things to get done, but you're really enjoying updating folks on the insurance, making sure they're getting the proper discounts and the proper coverage.
Oh, yeah, getting people in for reviews is just so important. People don't realize how fast things are changing in this industry, how liability suits are escalating. We got to make sure people have the right coverage there. That one accident or one mistake can't cost you everything you worked your whole life to have.
Well, the other thing you've told me many times, it's all about service, it's all about coverage. You got a great staff here, and that is certainly a key. Having folks that deal with people. When I first got involved with you guys, I knew I wasn't another number at an insurance agency. You get to be friends with your clients. That makes a difference when you come here. People know your name.
Exactly. It's basically like family. Some of these people are with me all 40 years that I'm in business, and you know, when they walk in the door, you know about their family, what their goals are in life, and where they stand.
Rennie, congratulations, 40 years and many more to come. Rennie Road Armor Allstate Insurance, Westminster Drive, Williamsport, South Main, Mansfield.
Thank you.
BJ Steak and Rib House, a Central PA classic since 1982, has done it again. They have perfected the authentic wood-fired Neapolitan pizza. It is unlike anything you've tasted. Handcrafted the traditional Naples way, using authentic products and preparation techniques in an amazing hand-built imported Italian wood-fired oven. 900 degrees, 90 seconds later, it's perfection. Check it out at BJ's Steak and Rib House, Selinsgrove. Palco Federal Credit Union has served the area for over 75 years. Tom, Rachel, congratulations.
Thank you, Gary. We pride ourselves in our flexible, competitive loan products that we offer. We can finance houses, cars, boats. We offer a Visa card that's 8.9% fixed rate. Great products.
And I know your members love the online banking.
Absolutely. It's very easy to do. Just log on and you conduct all your business from your home.
Check it today. Palco Federal Credit Union, member serving members for 75 years. When it comes to Billtown's best pizza, everyone knows Park Pizza. Memorial Avenue, Williamsport, right behind the outfield fence at Bowman Field. Offering takeout, delivery, and dine-in. Open daily at 4 p.m. Finest pizza around and great stromboli, wings, and more. The best since 1960. It's a tradition in pizza like no other. Takeout, delivery, dine-in, Park Pizza since 1960. Give them a call today at 322-9024. Hey guys, we're back here at Biters, Furniture Mattress Appliance. Biters, 52 years here in the Williamsport area, here in Southside. Matt Bauer Furniture Department. Everything's gone custom. You talk about comfort. That's what it's going to. That's what it's all about. Best seat in the house. You've got it.
That's right. We have the hottest thing right now is definitely power. It's Power Recline. It puts your feet in the right position, puts your back in the right position, your head in the right position, and that's definitely the hottest thing right now.
Let me check this out. You know, it's like the remote. Wow, you've got the lumbar, you've got the foot rest area coming up. This is like the perfect seat at the 50-yard line for watching football and basketball at all your favorite games.
That's right. You can pretty much put yourself in the perfect position. So a lot of these new sofas have 3 different motors that are going to be perfectly customizable.
What is the most important thing when you're buying furniture here at Biters?
Well, definitely the most important thing is comfort, but you have to remember quality and also customizable, and we have all of those things to offer you, but comfort is the key.
Okay, the other key is if I want to shop online, you can do that with Biters too, right?
Absolutely. At biters.com, we redesigned our whole website. Now you can track your deliveries, and it's not only that you can track your deliveries, Gary, but it's going to be coming from a Biters truck, from a Biters employee, not a delivery service. And then we're going to give you, in addition to that, hundreds of items that you can buy at prices that compete with all the internet big names.
You just sold me. Nobody does it better. Furniture, mattress, appliance. The name is Biters. Check them out today. Thanks, Matt.
Thanks, Gary.
Hey, we're back. Fairfield postgame show. Gary Chrisman and Babe Bear, 62-57. Final score. The Warriors of Montoursville have won the game. We've got the guys coming out. Let's bring in Dylan Bauer, Austin Lowe. And guys, congratulations.
Thank you.
Big win. Austin?
Thank you.
Okay, they're rolling right out. Their coach had to talk to him first. Dylan, as the lone senior and a guy that really peaked in the playoffs a year ago, I know you'd love to get him back.
Oh, yeah.
And 18 points and leading the way early.
Yeah, it was at first we were just slow, coming out. We weren't getting rebounds, but at half we just went in. We were told to keep working hard, make smart plays, and we got the result we wanted.
And certainly when you've got a guy 6'6" in the middle, a junior in Austin Lowe, finishes with 14 fourth-quarter points. And Babe and I said at halftime, there's a guy we want to get it to down low, and they did. And Austin Lowe, congratulations. You get 20 tonight, 14 down the stretch, beating guys down when they tried to go full court on you, and some big buckets down that stretch.
Thank you. Thank you.
How big is this win for you against a good local team?
It's a big win. It puts us at a good spot now, 5-2, going into Saturday against another tough opponent. So we're just going to keep the train rolling.
What was it like coming back? You're the lone senior. You've got a lot of young guys, and the guys are buying into Mike Messina's program. Once you win a district title, first time in 33 years, all of a sudden everybody believes the Warriors can win in basketball again too.
Yeah, coming back as the only senior, you got to have a lot of leadership, and I think I've been doing a good job of that, and other teammates have been stepping up, following my footsteps. When I leave next year, hopefully someone like this guy will take over.
This guy took over in the fourth quarter, Babe.
Well, I tell you what, Austin, I noticed early in the ball game they had you underneath. They were trying to get the ball to you in the paint. Did a good job. Then later they pulled you out to the perimeter and opened things up. What was that all about?
Well, just like this kid, we have a lot of guys that can drive to the hoop, and that creates more options. Like if this kid or many of our other players drive to the hoop, and then I cut in, it opens up the court way much. It opens up the paint so we're all not clogged in there. And like I said, this kid can finish so well. It's not whether who scores, it's if we score. So no matter who does it,
a lot of rounded scoring. I mean, and Dylan, you had some great points at key times. Thought that was important. Another guy, Shear, had some key points. Hit some threes there late in the ball game, and then of course when it got down to where you were racing up and down the court, Lowe did a good job of getting back there, getting that easy layup. But that's what it's all about. This was a good team win tonight.
Right. It was a very good team win. We played like a team in the end. Beginning struggled a little bit. Coach Wise ripped us one in the halftime locker room like he normally does. Got us fired up, and we came out and played like the Warriors do.
Yes, sir.
Good game tonight, guys.
Thank you.
Guys, congratulations. Let's keep it going. We'll see you later in the season. Hey, by the way, Mike, if we've got a River Valley Transit big play, I think it's going to be Dylan Bauer late in the game when this game was seesawing back and forth. You needed a bucket, and here's Dylan's going to knock it down. I'll see you there. You had that feeling, right?
Yeah, I did tonight. Yep, I was on.
Nice, congratulations. Dylan Bauer, Austin Lowe, River Valley Transit big play. We're going to take a timeout. We'll have more coming. Don't go away. The Warriors have won their fifth, 62-57. Hey, we're back here, Fairfield BMW Postgame Show. Rick Quigley and the gang here at Fairfield BMW. Wow, what a state-of-the-art facility. I know you're really proud of this one, Rick.
Yeah, it's a great facility. Shows off the car as well. Great inventory, and got the guys here to sell and take care of everybody.
Okay, Courtney, sell me on this. First of all, the 640. Tell me about the 640. This is a great-looking, brand-new 2019.
Well, the 640 is for the guy who wants the sporty car but has the family. It's got all the room in the back, but boy, what a drive.
Okay, John Bueller, we've got another vehicle here. Tell me about the X2. I actually drove the X2. Sporty and fun to drive.
Oh yeah, a little under 230 horsepower. Brand new, just came out in 2018, and we expect a lot more here in 2019. And a lot of fun, a lot of style, and it's great for even the old BMW owner.
Absolutely.
Why'd you look at Gary that way?
I guess that's me. The ultimate driving machine. Check it out here. Fairfield BMW. We'll be back with more of the postgame. Make it Fairfield for fair deals.
Ray-Ban, Nike, Polo Ralph Lauren, Maui Jim, Costa, Gucci, Wiley X. Price Optical has the widest selection of sunglass eyewear in the area. Attention gas workers and outdoorsmen and women. Wiley X sunglasses are ANSI safety rated and military ballistic certified. At Price Optical, we set our sights on your vision. Our focus is on providing you complete quality eyewear. Price Optical, for the finest in eyewear. When it comes to menswear, the Clothier has the biggest selection in Pennsylvania, all the top name brands. This is the Babe Mare Makeover.
Babe, there's two beautiful coats you've tried on. They're both by Jack Victor, the beautiful patterns. I think the one you have on is the one you should get. Babe, the quarter zip sweater, the shirt, the tie, the Bills khakis pants, and the Alderman shoes is a perfect match for you.
The Clothier, West 4th, downtown Williamsport. Hey, we are back. Fairfield postgame show. Gary Crispin and Babe Mare, 62-57. Final score in this ball game. Scoring-wise, Hill, who went down, we have not heard, but it might have been a cramp at the tail end of the game. He rolled back in, wanted to come back in the game. Final 15 seconds, he goes down right in front of his own bench and did not come back. 21 points to lead Neumann. Bauer with 18, Lowe with 20, and it brings up the Biters game ball, and I think you got to go with Dylan Bauer. What do you think?
Well, there's no doubt about it. I think that throughout the entire game he had a nice even flow, and I thought he hit a lot of shots when they needed to hit a shot.
Yeah.
And that was a key. That's what kept them around.
When they had an early 6-point lead, then they lost the lead. The Knights were up 5 and continued to have a 4 or 5-point lead, led by 5 at halftime. And then Montoursville, they jumped out to a 6-point lead. Knights came back and jumped on top. A lot of lead changes. At the end, the Knights ran out of steam, and when you're 11 out of 20 at the free throw line, turnovers certainly were even. They were not a real factor in this ball game, but a couple of key turnovers like travels in key spots, that can kill you. You don't hit the foul shots. The Warriors were only at the line 7 of 10, 11 out of 20, and sometimes many of those were front end of a 1-and-1 for St. John Neumann. Yeah. Neumann, this is always a good game. Remember, Montoursville is a 4A team. They're in with the Danvilles and those teams. And the Knights in Class A, they're going to make some noise before this is over.
Well, I don't think there's any doubt about it. I think Mike Messina's doing a good job of bringing the team along according to what they're able to understand and play and how they're able to play. And I thought they played a very good, solid team game tonight, and I think they're only going to get better as they go. We got a big game coming up with them against Central Columbia. Central Columbia has one loss, and that's to Montoursville. That's going to be a great one in a couple weeks.
Yeah, well, next week we're going to see Central Columbia against Loyalsock.
Yes.
That's going to be on Tuesday night, so that's going to be another big game. Mike Messina, says the guys buying in to the new culture of basketball, that we're not, as he puts it, wedged between a good football and good baseball team at Montoursville. Last year they won their first title in 33 years since 1985. When they won it, it changed the course of a lot of little kids wanting to play hoops for Mike Messina and the Montoursville Warriors. Tonight a big win, 5-2, a lot of young guys, and tonight they have won this ball game 62-57. Sauk and Southern Columbia. I know a lot of people want to see Julian Fleming, who's only the #1 wide receiver prospect as a junior. Everybody's looking at him. But great basketball player. Sauk coming off their first loss last night at Danville, a really good Danville team. Sauk, after they did a great job and humbled State College on the road, 61-44. Yep. And I get the feeling that they feel that maybe State College, they'd love to see Danville again, but Danville is 4A, could only see him in the PHAC at the end of the year.
Yeah, and, it shocked me when I saw that they got beat, because I thought they had the team to possibly run the field this year. But
sometimes you need that to wake you up.
But exactly what I was going to say, sometimes you need a wake-up. And I think we'll talk to Ronnie Ensinger maybe about that tomorrow night. But it's still a solid team out of Sauk, and solid teams know how to rebound. Ronnie Ensinger, the winningest coach in Pennsylvania, knows how to rebound from a loss.
Yeah.
So it should be a great game tomorrow night.
Yeah, that'll be tomorrow night. We'll be on around 7:15, 7:20 in that range tomorrow night with our Rennie Rhode Armel All-State game. Final score of this one. Great ball game, back and forth. The Warriors of Montoursville go to 5-2. The Knights are 4-3 as they beat St. John Neumann tonight, 62-57, the final score. For Babe Mayer, I'm Gary Crispin saying so long from the Catholic Community Center. We'll see you tomorrow night, Sauk and Southern, here on Cable Sports and WebWeeklyLive.com. We'll see you tomorrow night. Downtown Williamsport has the biggest selection of the state in all the top name brands. Vineyard Vines, Barber, Tommy Bahama, sport coats by Jack Victor and Hart Shafter and Marks. Now, did Babe Mayer make his decision?
Francis, this is the look.
Babe, promise me you're going to wear this on the football game show.
You know I will, Francis.
The Clothier, West 4th, downtown Williamsport.
Griggs' Coffee and Peanuts and Dolly's Diner, serving 3 meals 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., 3 p.m. on Sundays. House-made desserts, including famous Griggs' sticky buns, coffee, peanuts, and peanut butter, and specialty drinks. Griggs' Coffee and Peanuts and Dolly's Diner, just off North Loyalsock Avenue in Montoursville.
Everybody's talking about Chaos, the brand new Chaos Fun Zone, fun for the entire family, featuring 40 arcade games, laser tag, 12 brand spanking new boutique bowling lanes, indoor trampoline at Fly World, plus slam dunk hoops, dodgeball court, perfect for birthday parties and corporate events. Great food, fun, and all the games for the entire family. Chaos Fun Zone.
Kiss 1027, the 80s to now.
Play, Eric Smith comes out with it. What a move by Smith. Leg for the court, Keith Jason, yes! For a 4-point lead. Bauer got it back to Lowe, he's on fire. Ross in transition, Pastore will finish, yes. Pretty play. Rebound pulled down. Lynn steps back for his fourth three of the night. He's on fire, and Shear got it wisely out of there. He's surrounded by Bam Bam. Now the lane, Warnicki, kick back low, over Bam Bam, yes.